Rush Limbaugh did a segment today where he spoke about business discrimination. And he doesn't even bother to really sugarcoat it. He's going to make an argument here that suggests, I'm just flat out for it.
Religious business, I think it was in Colorado, that refused to bake a cake for a gay couple getting married. Remember all the hell that descended on them, and they decided that if they weren't going to be allowed to run the business, they were going to shut down. You ever stop to think that apparently it is that a business must service anybody who walks in the door? But do you patronize every business? You and me, we are allowed to decide where we want to, like what restaurant. We're allowed to determine. We can decide, I don't want to go to that restaurant. I don't like the food, or I don't like the people there. You know, that restaurant's owned by an ex-con. I don't want to go there. So consumers have the total right to be biased and prejudiced and discriminating against anybody. But let somebody walk into a business and the business says, sorry, I'm not comfortable doing business with you. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, wait till I tweet this, you creep. And the guy's out of business.
So first of all, he's just lying. You don't have to serve everybody. You just can't discriminate for arbitrary reasons like race or gender or sexual orientation. But if somebody comes into your store and they're knocking over shelves, or they're fucking naked, or they're being a dick, or they're screaming, or they're incredibly rude, or whatever the case is, yeah, you're allowed to tell them to leave, and it's totally your legal right. It's your property, it's your business, it's your decision. Again, the only thing that the government protects is you can't arbitrarily discriminate. Like, if somebody's Asian and you don't like Asians, well, what if your store is the only, 11 o'clock at night, that's the only store that's open, they desperately need something to eat, they're locked out of their house, or whatever. There's any of a number of circumstances where it's clear that the person needs to be in your establishment, right? And you say, well, just get out, I don't like your kind. Well, yes, of course that should be against the law. Of course that should be illegal. And let's be honest, man, historically, this has happened. If you're in rural Mississippi or rural Alabama or Louisiana and you're, a black family and you're driving along, your car breaks down and the only gas station within 60 miles tells you we don't serve your kind, you're fucked. You are Fucksville, son. But he doesn't stop and think about that, or he just doesn't agree with it, which is really stunning, isn't it? Because, it's the same principle at work. This is the same argument that was used in the 1950s in the South when they said, no, we should have the right to say, we don't want to serve your kind, you're black. We don't want to serve your kind, you're Latino. We don't want to serve you because you're a woman. And today, of course, we're still dealing in 29 states. You can still kick somebody out of your establishment because they're gay. Isn't that stunning? And we're working on changing that because it's not fair. When a place says, well, I don't want to, an example he's giving, well, they don't want to bake you a cake because you're gay. Or get out of my pizza store, you're gay. Like, are we not over this yet, man? That's no different than in 1956 saying that you're black, get out of my store. But Rush Limbaugh's he's arguing in favor of that. He's like, yes, no, I like that. I love it when businesses can be racist or sexist or homophobic, and they could just openly discriminate based on nothing other than their own prejudices, having no rational basis for it whatsoever. All right, if you believe that, I'm sorry, but you're a douche, okay? And I don't even know what percentage. I'm sure if Pew or Gallup or somebody looks into this and you do a poll on it, probably well over 80% of the American people would say, Rush, calm down, you're wrong. That's a genuinely silly position. Just allow businesses. It's like, it's anarchy. It's a total free-for-all for, cunt-face businessmen to be like, I don't like that, I don't like that. Oh, you have earrings? Get out. Oh, you have a tattoo? Get out. Oh, you got a haircut in a way that I'm not comfortable with? Get out. It's like, come on, man. Let's fucking grow up already. Let's move along here. Everybody gets it. If somebody's being an asshole, they're knocking over shelves or, whatever. Yeah, you can kick them out. That's fine. Nobody's stopping you. All we're saying is for arbitrary reasons, okay, that the person can't help. Yes, in that case, you should not be allowed to kick them out. It's a very simple anti-discrimination law. It's something that people in the modern world all over the place understand and agree with. The only person that apparently disagrees with it is Rush Limbaugh.